Hello, all you followers and the like. Haven't made a video for 2 days, so I figured I should probably get on that. And tonight is a special night because I'm going out to do some real work. I'm going out to a meeting, and I'm going to be meeting up with a sponsor and doing some step work, specifically getting ready to do step 4, which is a big critical part of this whole program. For those of you who do not know, it says in this program we're to make a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves, basically take stock of who we really are, and it's done in a specific way. There's like columns that we use, and for instance, when I look at my fears, I look at what my fear is, what self-reliance I use, like my pride, my ego, self-knowledge, and then how that affects me, and then what I could do differently. Harms to others is another portion of the step 4. We say, what is the harm? How did it affect them? And what could I have done differently, and what's my part in that? And then there's a resentment, kind of the same deal. What is my resentment? What how did it affect me? And then what was my part in it? Because there's always a part. There's always, and one of the reasons why we do this is, like, you'll find the common denominator in these things is yourself. I'm the reason why I struggle to fit in with this world. It's not the world. It's not the world that's struggling to fit in with me. It's me that struggles to fit in the world. And then there's also a sexual conduct, which we talk about. And that's a touchy subject for a lot of people, but it's something that has to be done, because if I look back on my relationships, and even my marriage, which is sacred to me, even still, with not being with my wife technically right now, it's still sacred to me. And we still talk. We talked today, actually, and it's very civil. It's very we don't talk about getting back together or anything like that. We talk about the kids. We talk about what work, different things. But like I said, even not being with her, it's still very sacred to me. And even still, having said that, I have taken advantage of that relationship. I have taken that relationship for granted. That's part of the reason why I'm in this situation that I'm in. So, a sexual conduct portion is really important. So, this is my trusty AA book, known as the Big Book. And my sponsor and I will be doing some reading tonight, and then talking about some specific things to, kind of rules and guidelines to follow when starting to write on this. This is what's called an action step. Some of the steps we do are, I don't want to say they're easy, but they're more simple. They're making a decision. They're choosing. This one is different. This is action. This is putting pen to a paper. This is, you got to do some stuff, and you got to dig deep. So a lot of people, are scared of it. I'm not necessarily looking forward to it, but I'm not going to shy away, because I want to do anything and everything to stay sober, and I really want to change my life. And I know that doing this gives me the best shot at having a life to live. We're never guaranteed anything, but without doing this, I am guaranteed to not have any options in life. So, I really don't have a whole lot else. Everything else is status quo. Still getting out, praying, calling supports, going to a meeting, writing in my journals. My schedule, my routine is very consistent, and I do the same things day in and day out. Looking forward to this week, because there's a lady coming into the facility who has done a TED Talk, And for those of you who do not know, that's one of my like 3-year goals, is to do a TED Talk. Officially be a speaker on a TED Talk. I've done some public speaking. I've spoken schools. I've spoken in front of drug court accreditations, a lot of different nonprofit organizations. I've spoken at dinners. And I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but I do feel like it's something that I'm pretty good at. And the TED Talks really inspire me, and I want to take my talents to that forum and try to do that. So yeah, I can't really think of anything else. I do want to say I'm excited about the Jake Paul Nate Diaz fight tonight. Definitely going to be watching that later. And I'm going to start putting something in my videos, because it's something that I want, and for some selfish reasons and for some not, but I'm going to make a campaign in my videos for meeting Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is the king of podcasts, if you don't know. UFC announcer, Fear Factor commentator, host, ex Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's just done a lot of stuff in his life, stand-up comedian. But now he uses his forum to, basically speak to the world. And, I just found something out the other day that I thought was very interesting, which was that he doesn't pay his guests to come on and speak there. And he gets some pretty big names consistently. So, what it is they just will give their time to be able to have that forum, because he has so many followers and so many subscribers that, he's willing to, that they're willing to come on there for nothing. So I'm hoping maybe Joe, if you ever by chance run across this, or anybody does, I would love to come speak with you. Hell, I'll even pay you. But if you ever feel like giving a small guy from a Western PA town a chance, I'm your guy. Other than that, just God bless, keep on trucking, do the next right thing, be of service to others, be of service to God. That's what it's about. Be good to people even when they're not good to you. That's what it's about. And signing off, God bless.